The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Mabuhay! You're in the right channel, TLC. And of course, this is Lee on Motivational Lee. I would like to ask you, do you still have the strong visions in life? And what are those? And how old are you, by the way? Do you still dream of going to a different country just to study, perhaps? Live, work, or just visit? It doesn't really matter. Let's make things happen because you're in the right channel. Obviously, it is great to migrate with Lee every Friday, 7 p.m. AEST Melbourne time. And of course, it's 5 p.m. in the Philippines. Wherever you are, please adjust. So catch me. Don't forget every Friday, the different visas and testimonies as well when it comes to migration. So see you then. Let's talk. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Live channel. Only here with Lee. It's great to migrate. Only here every Friday, 8 o'clock AEST. And today, once again, global friends, thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who have just turned on their digital TV or laptop or maybe mobile phones, thank you so much for dropping by, for keeping us company as well. Last week in our episode 7, we've talked about the temporary or and also permanent work visa. And so for today, I'm very excited. Season 1 still, and on our episode 8 about temporary permanent work visa, dream big, work hard, and make it happen. Together with our very special guest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited for both of them. I'm so happy to see their growth professionally and personally, their journey as well. And without further ado, I would like to welcome my two lovely guests who are actually they are GP registrars under the Australian General Practice training of the Royal Association College of General Practitioner, which is a formal training that even the local graduates undertake. Let's welcome none other than, without further ado, with 3 big claps. Let's welcome, first and foremost, Danica, Pasia. Woo! To all our friends, our relatives who are tuning in right now, come on, let's hear your cheer. Danica, Pasia is in the house. Welcome, Danica. And of course, you're not alone tonight, right? Danica, we're so happy, global friends, wherever you are. Let's welcome our next special guest, none other than, with 3 big claps, Joanna Marie Chu.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, Joanna and
Yay.
Danica. Glad to see you guys.
Hi, great to
Thank
see
you,
you as
Lee.
well.
I know, same here. I miss you so much. Lockdown
miss
is
you.
over, so hopefully we might catch up here. You can come to Melbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, Joanna and Danica are in Queensland, particularly in Townsville. So would you like to say hello to all your friends first, quickly? Danica and Joanna, please. Help yourself.
Hello. Someone loves you, John. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And that's right. And also, I hope your family and friends back home or wherever they are right now, I hope they're all tuning in and they're excited to listen to your a bit of a journey and some of the ups and downs, perhaps, or some of the funny moments as well that you have encountered even before and after coming to Australia, like during the processing of everything prior to coming to Australia. So they can't wait for that to hear from each one of you. I would like to say hello to Loretta and Eva Di Parral for tuning in. And of course, to Evelyn Perez and Jerry as well. Thank you so much once again. And to all my global friends, Southeast Asia, UK, Canada, and in America, and of course here in Australia. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I'm so happy. Once again, this is Lee. It's great to migrate. Now, Danica and Joanna, how's things? What's the best thing that happened this week? Come on, let's just chill.
Best thing that happened this week was finally we had the lawn mowed, so some of the kangaroos are, you know,
Oink,
feasting
oink.
in some other stuff in some other parts of our lawn. So it's a great thing to see and witness because you don't really see that every day. So I think
Wow.
that's one good thing that happened this week. Yeah.
That's great. And please say hello to all the kangaroos out there. Okay.
Yes.
Boing, boing. I love the kangaroos actually. Now, thanks, Danica. How about you, Joanna? What's the best thing that had happened this week?
Well, I've been swimming in the pool. I'm
Relaxing.
visiting Townsville actually at the moment. I'm enjoying my annual leave. So here in Australia, we do have
Wow.
4 to 5 weeks of annual leave, which is very good. And on top of that, we get to have our sick leaves as well. So that's
Mhm.
pretty good actually. So I'm yeah,
I
that's pretty
love
good.
that. As doctors, ladies and gentlemen, they're doctors, right? And they get the chance to enjoy as well being a normal individual and be able to, relax and swim. And Danica was able to, what you call this, settle the lawn as well. And that's good. It's like a different thing, right? You're not talking about patients and all these injections and anything like that. But now you're talking about normal life. So I'm so happy that you've done that, and I'm sure that you're very proud of yourself as well. A round of applause for both of you, and I'm sure your
Yes.
parents. I'm sure your parents are very proud of you that you're now very independent women, unlike back home, you've got your maids and you've got your helpers and everything, but now look at you, moms and dads. Speaking of that, Danny Pasha is tuning in right now, and Chris as well, and of course, Priscilla and Francis, thank you so much. I'm sure parents, you're very proud of your children, of course, Joanna and Danica respectively,
We
so
miss
that's
you,
good.
my dad. We miss you.
There you go. Now, Joanna and Danica, there's a question here. Since you've already been in this country for how many years now, both of you? Is it 4 years now? I lost count. It seems like forever
from
now.
from
Maybe
2018, from 2018
Dating.
onwards.
So,
Yeah.
3 years.
Started
That's good.
working in 2018. Yeah.
Now, there's a question here, Danica and Joanna. So, I guess Joanna can start with this. Why Australia of becoming practicing a doctor? Why Australia,
yeah,
Joanna? Danica, you have
yeah.
your
Thank you
turn.
for Okay, thank you for the question, Lee. So I think it all boils down to work-life balance, really. So Australia is known to have that, right? And that's quite amusing. And also, Australia is one of the countries with highest pay for doctors, for healthcare staffs, really, and if not a high paying country for doctors.
Mhm.
And Australians are very lovely. They are really quite friendly as well. So I love that, and that made me decide to go to Australia than going elsewhere.
That's good to know. And you are in the best country in the world, anyways. Very friendly country. Well done, Joanna, for that. Thank you so much for sharing that, beautiful thoughts from you why Australia and becoming a doctor. I'm sure there are doctors out there who are watching right now, and they can share this and inspire other people as well who wants to come and become a practitioner, doctor or practitioner here, medical practitioner here in Australia. Danica, your turn. Why
Um.
Australia?
Yeah. Why Australia, Lee? There can be lots of reasons why we chose Australia, but in general, I have to agree with Joe that it's mainly because of work-life balance. Especially having a career like a doctor, it's very hard to say that when are you gonna have a break, but or are you always gonna have night shifts, or are you gonna have ever like a leave from your work? Because it's so hard to leave work if you know that you can't get paid. So it's actually nice to work here because you get to have that opportunity to take a break. So I think that's
Mm,
one of the primary things that made me choose Australia. Another
good.
thing that I've actually realized is it has a very good healthcare system. So ultimately, what we aim for is something that will really prioritize health above everything else. And I'm thinking about my family in general, especially my parents, yes, that hopefully I could take them here just so that they get the best care that's available. Yeah. And
Yes, true, true.
getting the
Fully
best care
support.
doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay for it. It's something
Mhm.
that you're entitled to. So I think that's one of the reasons why we chose Australia. Yeah.
Very well said, Danica and Joanna. And I agree with you guys. The work-life balance, especially, well, FYI, everyone, Danica and Joanna are both single. They're quite available. But then I look at them because they're focused on their vision right now. You know, they have their own dreams, dream big, right? And I will come. But
Mm.
that's not really what I'm going to say right now. But for Danica and Joanna, especially, you're very young, you know, and it's good that you've thought about that work-life balance. And just to give a bit of a breakdown of what's a really work-life balance is that, especially if you're have a family in the future, you know, you have time for your family, time for work, time for yourself, you know, self-love, love for the family, love for work. So it's really well balanced. Like you have, if you're feeling exhausted, you can have your break. You can have a
Mm.
holiday. You know, you don't need to work every day because this is what you want to do, or this is what you are actually bound to do, or you are obliged to do. But even doctors or any other professionals here in Australia, you know, can really agree that any professions here has that work life balance, that you can really enjoy your life and live life to the fullest and live your dream at the same time. So I'm so proud of the two of you. Started really young. And someone's asking you, how old are you both? I guess both of them guys can answer that.
They
But
should
yeah,
take a
at a
guess.
young age,
Take a guess.
very wise decision. So what's your age now, Danica and Joanna? Someone's asking here, from the long distance.
They should take a guess.
All right. Someone says 25 for Danica and Joanna
Very
25
good.
as well.
Very good point.
Just
Okay.
about right.
That's right. Well, we'll let you know, guys, later on at the end or after the break, what's their age. We'll reveal that to you, and you will win a two-way trip to London or and coming to Australia, so back and forth. Okay, that's good, and to visit the Queen and the Prime Minister here as well. Okay, good. So that's really good to know about the two of you. Like very wise decision, very smart. Started very young. I'm sure your parents are really like overwhelmed with lots of like, you know, proud moments about you. Now, having said that, I would also would like to ask personally, like sincerely as well, like what's the best thing about your decision coming to Australia, apart from what you have mentioned a while ago? But what's the best thing that you can, within the 3 years, you've just thought like this is the best thing that had happened to me, the decisions that I've made, even if I look back, I don't have any regrets. What's the best thing about the decision? Joanna,
Mm.
would you like to answer that, please?
Yeah, well, I think the best thing that ever happened to me since I migrate would be I was able to buy my own car, to get my family on Australian holiday, to send my
Uh,
sister for a dual master's degree in Australia, and I was able to buy a 600 square meter house in Australia as well. And I think it's highly rewarding as well that patients do respect you in here in Australia, and they value your inputs. Unlike in other countries, they don't pay much attention to hierarchy in here. Even the
mm,
juniors can challenge the consultants in here, and they love teaching. If you don't know the answer, that's okay, that's fine, you can ask them. And they're very helpful, they're very lovely, they are.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
believe you. You know, like with our colleagues, we respect one another, and there's no such thing as hierarchy,
Yeah.
and you're not really, you know, afraid or shy or hesitant to ask because there's equality and it's
Mm-mm.
multi-diversified as well, and they respect each culture, knowledge,
Mm.
you know, skills, practices, you know, experiences. That's amazing about Australia. I'm not exaggerating and even sugarcoating, but I agree with you, Joanna. It's really one of the best thing that I've also encountered and experienced here in Australia, being a nurse and being a lecturer as well, and like all sorts. So well done that you have at a very young age and you're able to, you know, observe that in the culture, work culture as well in Australia. Well done. Thank you so much, Joanna. How about you, Danica? What's the best about the decision? Best
So
thing?
so for me, the best thing about the decision of going here is that I'm able to be self-sufficient. So similar to Joe's, able to not worry, I guess, about the future, and being able to confidently say that I could somehow help my sibling come here and study as well. Um, and I guess another thing, career wise, the best thing about going here is really having that culture of good learning, in a sense that you would never be afraid to ask to someone who's more senior than you, because they encourage you to ask and they teach you. I guess the main challenging bit about being a doctor is you are faced with things that are very uncertain, to the point that sometimes you don't have that knowledge to advise your patients about their current disease, because it's impossible to know everything. That's
Definitely.
why if you ask your other colleagues about this, they won't really judge you about not knowing what it was. It's more of they're teaching you how you go about your patients, how you can treat your patients better. And I think that culture of learning together, training together, and being more, I guess, a better doctor, as a group in training is very good. So I think in terms of career progression, that's one of the best things that ever happened to me. Yeah.
That's lovely to know. It's so sincere, both of you. I don't know why I'm so getting emotional right now, but I because I've been in outside of the country. I've been outside of our home country in the Philippines for a long time. And I can really see myself with you both, like how I started 26 years ago and really blended well and, really came out from my shell and just really thriving well and improving my personal and professional development. And I can see that in you both, to both of you. And for those who are tuning in right now, for those who are professional individuals who are actually planning to come to Australia or even outside other countries as well, apart from your original country, don't be scared of like trying. Don't be scared of going to a different country because you have to be prepared and open your hearts to learning because that's part of growing personally, both personally and professionally. And with these two lovely ladies, very young at age, look at them now. Looking back 3 years ago, they feel like, I'm so shy to say this. I'm not so good at this. They have this limiting beliefs, right? Like, how will I be able to thrive? How will I be able to show to this non-Filipinos that I can also do something? I can treat my patient. But look at them now. And again, as we have mentioned a while ago, there is really a beautiful culture, and there is no status quo, right? So there is no crab mentality,
Mm.
there is equality, right? And that's good. So for those doctors, nurses, engineers, teachers, whatever your profession is, don't be scared of coming to Australia. It's such a beautiful country for you to thrive well, improve for who you are, and become a better version of yourself. And that's really a fact. Look at Danica and Joanna. Woohoo! I'm so proud of both of you. And you know what? I think you deserve like what do you deserve right now? Maybe a piece of cake, a piece of cake, ice cream.
Yes.
You can go for a tour on tour wherever you like, because you are such, a beautiful individual with a beautiful heart as well. That's why you are very blessed. Okay, I'm not sugarcoating, but you are really, really blessed, and I'm sure you are
Thank
aware about
you.
that. And guys, if you have any questions or suggestions or any clarifications about how to become a doctor here or any professions that you want to come here to in Australia, please type in your messages on our comment section below, and I will read that as well. And I can, if you have any questions for Danik and Joanna, please don't hesitate to ask and type in on our comment section below as well. Now, someone said here, Danny Pasha said, I would like to suggest regarding your age. I would like to suggest that if anybody can guess their age, a dinner treat as a prize. Whoa, dinner. Where's that? The casino? Or where is that? What's it gonna be? Is it in the Philippines? Is it in America, Canada, United Kingdom, here in Australia? That would be good, guys. So for those gentlemen who are looking for, I'm trying to sell you now. If you can guess, there is a dinner treat for you guys. Okay. Now, thank you so much again, Danica and Joanna. Back to you. Okay. I would like to ask this. I'm sure any migrants has also a lot of different experiences. any unforgettable experiences, maybe funny or maybe sad, whatever it is, please, you know, try and share to everyone so that we a lot of people are watching right now and they might come to Australia for a visit, to study, to work, whatever it is. Let them know that it's not really always bed of roses, right? But there are also funny moments. So take it away,
Yes.
Danica. Let's start with Danica. What are your unforgettable
So
experiences?
I think the unforgettable experience was mainly coming here for the first time, where there's no assurance of everything at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I took the exams for Australia, thinking maybe they could be a job here. But when I came here, I realized that there's lots of barriers to get a job. I think I was just surrounded with a lot of negativity back then, with people saying, I didn't get a job. I passed the exam, but I still didn't get a job. So there was lots of barriers there. And you thinking about, your limited finances. Oh, it was just so hard because we didn't
True.
really have enough, you know, extra finances to really spend a lot for the Australian exams, and even just to spend more. I I remember those times where I just have to eat one big loaf of bread and just really eat one loaf every one slice, 1 to 2 slices every day. I guess that's why I lost lots of weight back then, but I gained them all already. But yeah,
You have more
so
money to spend.
yeah, yeah, and there were times that when I study, I always think this will be the first and last time I'm really gonna attempt this impossible exam, because it's just so challenging. And I think the main problem is that uncertainty, because you don't really have any assurance about what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Mhm.
The only thing you
True.
know is you just have to be ready about for any challenge that you're gonna be faced with. So there, so I could really say I was dirt poor when I came in, but
Scavenging.
yeah, scavenging with some of my other friends who were very kind to share their food with me.
It's nice.
Um, but throughout those journey, I came to be thankful for really good people. So, like you, Lee, yeah, thank you very much for all your help.
Thank
Yes,
you, Lee.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
yeah. So
they,
I think
they
I
might all
guess
come to me now. Okay, of course.
yeah,
From
but
the
I
heart.
guess
I'm very proud.
yeah, yeah. But I guess from going in a country where you don't know anyone at all, it's hard to trust. And if you it but you need to take risks. So I guess yeah, the challenge initially of starting from scratch, studying, facing the uncertainty is one of the most unforgettable experience. And it's really faith enriching. So I could really say that my faith in believing that I will succeed, yeah, will, with God's grace, definitely,
Yeah.
is something that I'm never gonna forget, like, for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very sincere. Very well said, Danica. And, it's a struggle. Sometimes you struggle. There are challenges financially because it's a new country that, you don't have much relatives, or maybe much friends who could really support you, because everyone has their own, perhaps personal matters to attend to as well. And that's good. It's a normal cycle, isn't it? If you're new, settling in a different country, you have that, and it humbles you as well, right? It's always not perfect, right? But at the end of the day, as you continue to sacrifice a little, there's success thereafter. So if you don't sacrifice, you won't appreciate life, isn't it? If you look back, you can see that was me before. I was just doing my window shopping. I can't even buy Louis Vuitton, but now I can buy 10 Louis Vuitton. That would Danica would say that, or Joanna, But before, like, oh, on the window, I love that bag, but I can't. But now I can afford it. So, something like that. It's nice to have those bits and pieces that sometimes, oh, this is what you have to sacrifice on something. Sandwich like this, noodles maybe for 1 week, recycle this and all that. That's being humble, and and you start with a humble beginning. Well done, Danica. And now you can pay it forward, you can inspire other people. Yeah, so that's good. Well done, Danica, for that. Big
Yes,
claps. How
thank
about you,
you.
Joanna?
Me.
Yay, unforgettable experiences, Joanna, Stephanie.
I think perhaps that would really be the uncertainties that we face when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just graduated then, and then I just had a couple of years of practice as a general practitioner. I didn't do any residency way back in the Philippines, which was my choice because I didn't want to practice there anyway. But yeah, unforgettable experience wise, well, I had no relatives in Australia, and that made me start from scratch. I had no one to rely on initially, and at the same time I had to be strong as I didn't want my family in the Philippines to worry about myself. And that, I was running out of funds, but at the same time I have to project like I still have funds. That's okay. You don't have to send me money.
Just smile.
And we even had to wait sometimes for the clock to strike 3 p.m. because that's when we get to have like half price meals in the shopping centers.
I know
And
that.
that's
Yeah,
and
I
that's
know that.
really
I've
true.
done that
And
too.
at some Yes, and at some point, one of the shops in there maybe was so worried about us, and we they just gave all the foods for free. So
I
we were
remember
so
that
poor.
day.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but luckily along the way, I was able to meet good-hearted people, and certainly Atlee, my sister Atlee was one of them, and still
Thank
is, and
you.
will always be. So thank
Love you
you,
both.
Atlee.
Love you
Mm,
both. No matter what
you know,
happens, pay it forward. Pay it forward. It's the
Y-
best thing to do.
yeah, so there are some people who will lift you up, there are some who will drag you down, but that's okay. You don't have to deal with them.
Hmm.
Just shrug your shoulders, that's fine.
Okay.
And one of those, again, we gained so much weight after we met Lee, so thank you,
Too much
because
food.
because we've lost so much weight since when we first arrived in Australia.
And then
So
when
yeah.
you already met us, there you go, gaining
Yeah,
weight.
double the size.
Double the cheese.
Unlimited food. It's like Vikings, right? You can have your what you call that, unlimited stuff that you can have. But you know what?
Certainly.
uh, Nothing to mention, but anyways, thank you as well for being part of your journey as well, and I'm sure the rest of your friends who have been part of your journey are very proud of where you are right now. And again, as I always say, and to all of you guys, no matter what happens, learn how to pay it forward, because you know what, some people out there will be coming to a different country, and you'll be there to inspire them, lift them up, because you've been there as well. You started from scratch, you know how it feels. So show your empathy, and spread the love, spread that blessings to other people as well, for those who are new in a country that they're not used to, a different culture and all those things. So you need to help them as well adapt to the to the environment. But obviously, it's all up to the person as well, to the individual, how they adapt. Because you can't just say, oh, I'm used to having made at home, I used to having. You don't need to do that. Drop everything and start a new chapter, and you've got to be dynamic whenever you are in a different country, because you won't be able to grow. You must be open to any learning opportunities, and that's what Joanna and Danica is doing. They're growing really well all the time. So salute to both of you. But anyways, Danica and Joanna, thank you for that. I have got a few more questions and other questions from our televiewers as well, but we'll be right back right after this. There you go. You can see me now, right? Some a little bit of technical difficulties, especially when you're live, but at least you know. Thank you so much once again, guys, for keeping us company, and of course, the best to invest in from 2021. You've got a contact as well, Mega World, okay, for a stress-free sort of like income boosting as well. So Mega World, you contact me so you can redirect you to the right people from the Mega World staff. Hello again, once again, to all the Mega World staff who are tuning in right now, and of course, what is the best migration and education services? It's only Way to Oz. So please contact us. It's just in front of you in your screen right now, waytooz.com, www.waytooz.com. And you can also reach us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. Well done. Now back to you, Danica and Joanna. Now, Danica, or maybe Joanna, I'll ask Joanna here because there's a question here. Oh, hang on a second. Anna says, I'm a proud sister here. Well, thank you so much, Anna Pasha, for saying that. And again, hello to Pressy and Francis, who are tuning in right now. To Gemelin, Franchelin, and the whole Chu family. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Now, Joanna, there's a question here. If you could bring back the time, is there or are there anything that you want to change if you want to bring back the time? Is there or are there?
Hmm. Thanks for the question. Difficult question. Maybe if I could bring back the time, I wouldn't change anything that happened to me. But maybe only thing would be only if I had known that COVID will happen, I would have gotten my siblings and my parents few years back. I want to make their dreams happen as well. And I'll make it happen. And it's okay. COVID will pass. And we'll make it happen. But again, that's just the only thing that I would have done only if I knew COVID will happen.
Yeah, it was all unexpected, right? But at least you're able to brought them here before the COVID as well. So in time, maybe next year, you'll never know. Remember, for the parent visa a few weeks ago, we talked about the travel exemption for the parents. So that's really good. Well done. Joanna, I'm sure they'll be here to reunite with you. I know how it feels to be far from your family, and big hugs to you and Joanna and Danica. Stay strong. I'm sure they will be here very soon. Let's claim it, okay? Only here with www.waytooz.com. Thank you, Joanna. Danica,
Um,
how about you? Is there anything that you want to change if you look back? Or are there anything that you want to change?
I'd like my weight back. Just kidding.
You're not gonna
but
eat anymore.
but anyway, I guess same as with Joe, I won't really change a lot of things. It's just because I think with our journey we learned a lot of things that help us go to where we are right now.
That's right.
The main thing that I'll tell myself, I guess, is just have more courage. Yeah, because there are lots of uncertainties way back then, and we talk with our friends and we cry together, and then we just keep it to ourselves. But if I talk to myself way back in 2017, maybe I'll tell myself that just have
Mm,
faith and more courage, and you'll get there. So that's
beautiful.
it. Yeah.
That's good. That's good to know. That's good. Thank you so much, Danica and Joanna. And I'm sure like your parents right now are like focused, like, yeah, that's my girl. And for Joanna as well, like, yeah, that's my girl. Look at both of them. Very grown up, like personally and professionally. That's really good. Now, there's a question. For those who have a question, guys, there, and Danny said, I agree with you to get back your ideal weight. You can do it. So there's a motivation here, right? There you go, 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 go. Um, Anyways, come back here, and we'll have a little, a bit of a diet, like just keep eating, and you'll go back to your normal weight. Okay. Now, Danica and Joanna, if you're going to write a book about yourself, guys, you've been here for 3 years right now. What would it be? It's all about your journey. What would it be? I'll check with you, Joanna. What do you think? Because Danica is still thinking.
A book. Maybe it's about taking risks and getting out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
As they say, sometimes all great things happen outside your comfort zones. To dream, but never daydream, they say.
There you go.
And just act on it. It's never going to be a smooth process. It's never going to be. But that's okay. You just have to come back up
Mm.
and just keep going.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know. And it could be your title would be "To Dream the Impossible Dream." It's a song, right?
Yeah.
So to dream the impossible dream, take courage. There you go. No matter what
Yeah.
happens, even if you only have 1,000 AUD, you'll be able to eat one sandwich and just half it for the next week. And if you find
Yeah.
someone who could sponsor you, you have noodles every day. And then
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's half price.
True.
We all been through, we all went through with that kind of situation. That's good to know, Joanna. We'll wait for that book to be released in the future, so you can also give me as well a copy of that, and you can sign on it as well. Now, Danica, what could be a book if you're going to write a book right now? What would it be? A title,
Well,
or you can also expand a little about
maybe
it.
maybe a title would be inspired from one of my favorite books. It's called The Road Less Traveled. So I
I know
think,
that one. I love
yeah,
that book.
yeah, that's a very good book. It's just because I guess as a doctor, you'd be the most comfortable, like, um, a most comfortable place that you're going to practice medicine would be in the country where you studied it. Um, just thinking about the language gap, yeah, it's one
That's
major
true.
thing that other international medical graduates actually find as a challenge. So I agree with Joe. You really have to go outside your comfort zones if you really want to explore and grow, because you'd never know. That's why I guess a book entitled "The Road Less Traveled" would really be something that is really attuned to what we are facing with. Yeah.
That's good. See,
Mhm.
guys, let's watch out for that. The road less traveled, and to dream the impossible dream. Take courage by Joanna and Danica. So watch out for that. It will be out in the market or in the library or anywhere else very soon. Thank you so much for that, for being a very, very inspiring book as well. And Joanna and Danica, someone's asking, where did you actually um, did you review when it comes to being a doctor, becoming a professional medical professional here in Australia? Which company did you actually review?
Well, when we did our clinical exam review, we went with Alan Roberts. Yes,
The
and
Arabian
because
SAS, yeah, good.
yeah, because I we went there with a group of friends
Mhm.
just to be together,
That's good.
and yeah, yeah. After
There you
that,
go.
after that course, it's mainly about group study. So studying
Mhm.
together with your study buddies, study groups, and learning together until you take the exams.
There you
Yes.
go. That's good. Arim Sass, for Alan Roberts, if you're watching right now, hello, and to all the staff of Alan Roberts, I can't really say everything, but Arim Sass, ARIMGSAS. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. You can see here Danica and Joanna, the two doctors right now. You're very proud that they were able to go through the review as well through your company. Now, Danica and Joanna, I would like to ask, and actually, someone asked me to ask both of you, okay? Since from the time that you have done your review and you looked for a job and you're able to find a job anyways through a network of friends and all that, I believe so, right? And now you're very much settled and you're reaping the harvest of success right now. Can you give us three words that would describe a secret to success? Let's start with you, Joanna.
Hmm.
Three
It's
words,
actually
okay?
in 3 words. Very difficult. Probably
It's like this is
humility.
Oprah.
Humility. So that's
Humility.
the first one. Second would be, it's a phrase actually, take risks. And number three would be gratitude to
Humility.
people
So
who made your
humility, take
dreams
the risk, and gratitude.
gratitude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. If you don't know how to look back and, being grateful, then how can you actually appreciate the things that's happening right now, whether it's big or not? At least, you still feel that success. Success is not always big. There are always also small success and big success, depending on your mindset. Well done, Joanna, for that humility. Now let's go back to describe yourself.
Take risks and
Danica.
yeah,
Um,
gratitude.
yeah. Hello?
And how about yourself, Danny? Whilst we're feeling for
We're
Lee.
feeling for
So what are
okay.
those three words then?
So I think for my three words, it's actually a full phrase. It's just have faith. Especially with
Okay, we've
go.
lost you a bit there. Sorry
Ah,
about
yes,
that.
yes.
Danica, let's go back to that. What are those three words? Because it's live, something would
Ah, yes.
happen, but that's fine.
All
We're
right.
back. Three
Yes.
words to your secret to success.
So
Thank you.
for me, it's a phrase. It's just have faith. Yeah, those three words. Because if you're
Just
faced
have
with
faith.
uncertainties, you don't have anything to cling on, but just to have your faith there.
That's very
So I
good.
guess that's one thing that really pushed us, just so that we could reach to this point. Yeah, we still have lots of things to do in the future because we're still in the middle of training, so we're still pushing each other until
Push it.
we get that fellowship. Yes, yes.
Like that's good. Have that faith. Yeah. Otherwise, you lose track sometimes because you're overwhelmed with something, and that's good. That's a good attitude. Love your values. For the parents who are watching right now, I'm sure, like for Danny and Chris, Priscilla and Francis, I'm sure you are very, very proud of Joanna and Danica respectively right now. Now, Joanna and Danica, do you have any special message about to anyone who are thinking of coming to Australia and whatever visas they want to? Okay, do you have any special message to each one of them? Who wants to start? Maybe Danica can start. Okay, Joanna is excited.
maybe maybe to start off, you have to surround yourself with positive minded people like yourself. Otherwise, you'll never go outside your country. So you have to
True.
surround yourself with good, you know, good sounded people, really.
That's true.
And also at the same time, you have to have a firm decision yourself. Otherwise, you'll never go elsewhere.
True.
If you keep thinking about things and just keep on daydreaming. So perhaps just act on your dream one step at a time, that's fine, but at least do something.
I love
That's
that.
it.
Act now. If you have this vision, focus on your vision, act now, but surround yourself with good mindset. Same mindset as you are, so that you'll have a smooth sailing journey as well towards success. Thank you for that, Joanna. How about you, Danica? What do you think? What is your
So
special message to everyone?
special message for everyone: moving to another country, migrating is very hard. It's not an easy journey, but again, I have to agree with Joe that you really have to surround yourself with optimistic people. You have to surround yourself with positivity because your mindset can easily break with just simple criticisms from other people. We call them negatrons.
Oh, Negatron. That's a good word, Negatron.
But anyway, yes, so it's hard, but if you have people who are experienced and will make your journey more positive, then why not do it? Because you'll never realize your dreams if you don't act on it. Yes.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Amen to that, and I'm just really like gobsmacked right now. The two of you, it feels like you're very mature, yeah, and I feel like you will be able to give advice to me as well in the future. So a big round of applause to the both of you, and for those who are watching right now, And for those of just tuning in, thank you so much. And I'm sure you have got some golden nuggets with these two lovely ladies with their beautiful future here in Australia, with a beautiful journey as well, with that good mindset right now. And they're very lucky they've got friends who has good people around them who has good mindset just like them as well. Okay. And Anna said that I'm very, very proud of my sister. And thank you for that, Anna. Proud sister here, she said. And also Francesca says, well done, Ate Joanne. We love you. We are so proud of you as well. So thank you so much. And who else is saying hi here? Good afternoon. Ismenia Katabay Celeste said, good afternoon. Hello and good evening here in Australia, by the way. Thank you so much. And good morning to the rest of the countries and good afternoon to the rest of the countries as well. Now, Joanna and Danica, I would like to talk to you all day today. Why not? Remember, we can talk all day even without even sleeping. But you know what? Let's pause for a while so we can breathe. And I'm sure you are very much overwhelmed with a lot of things right now. But I'm sure you're very proud when you watch this, talk show, the recorded one. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself. So let's. There you go, guys. When you're live, there's a bit of like some sabotaging on the Wi-Fi, perhaps in different parts of the globe. So, but we're still here. We're back. Thank you so much once again for keeping us company, everyone, to all our global friends. Now, Danica and Joanna, before I say thank you to you guys, someone just popped in actually who would like to say something about they've been inspired by what you have mentioned a while ago. They want to come here in Australia very soon, and they brought some representative to give back to whatever special message or special messages and sharing of your thoughts a while ago about Australia. They want to say something about you guys. So I would like to call on first and foremost who wants to say who wants to drop a very beautiful message, who knows you really well. Let's call on Mr. and Mrs. Danny and Chris Pasia. Surprise!
Hello.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello, all
How
the way
are
from
you?
the
Hello!
Philippines. Good afternoon
Oh,
there, right?
good.
Thank you so much for
You
Yes.
thank
seems
you
you
for so much for
seems
dropping by.
very
I
very
was
fine.
actually
Huh?
surprised. Danica is surprised. Sorry, Danica, you don't
Very
have a choice.
very 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 healthy.
That's good. That's good. Now,
Well,
it's nice to see you, Danny and Chris. Thank you so much for, you know, literally dropping by. I was like, wow, they're here. So why not let them join in? Now, Danny and Chris, I can see you're very happy and very proud of your daughter, Danica.
of
And of
course.
course,
Yes.
Anna, your other daughter, as well, is tuning in right now. Thank you so much, Anna. Now, Danny and Chris, is there anything or are there anything you want to say that Danica hasn't really heard from the two of you or her beautiful parents? Because Danica misses you so much and loves you so much. So take it away, Danny and
Well,
Chris Pasha here for Danica.
come na.
Take it away.
Well, it's been a long time. In fact, half of your life was spent away from us. You left for college. I went to med school, and now
My
you
mom
are
is
there.
crying!
Yeah. You are there, and you are here. So,
I've got a
we
roll of
truly
tissue
miss
here. It's
you.
okay.
Daddy ko muna. We truly miss you, my dear. It is hard for us. Yeah. It was hard for Dad and I to let you go. But we realized that you have your own life to live and you had beautiful plans for your life. So we gave you the blessings. And of course, we have the full trust and confidence in you. So and you never failed us. That's why I would like to thank you for making us always proud of you. And truly, we're so very proud of you. And I know that you have lots of struggles, but I believe that with patience and perseverance, you'll be able to finish your training with flying colors. And then I thank God you have a circle of friends there who are very supportive of your endeavors. And uh, we're looking forward to be with you in the near future. And in the meantime, just be happy, be yourself, be the reason why others are happy. And I know in my heart that in God's perfect time, the best is yet to come. Love you,
Yes.
dear Gem. We love you, dear Gem, my treasure. See you and be safe. Love you.
Miss Universe.
I love that. Look at that. I don't know why I'm the one who's crying. I feel like I'm the daughter now. My mom and myself had our own time last time. I feel like my mom is talking as well. Thank you for that, Chris, for that lovely thoughts for your
You're
lovely daughter,
welcome.
Danica. How about you, Danny? Do you have anything to say?
How long are you giving me to talk?
30 seconds, please.
30 seconds. That's
Okay.
too short. Well, actually, Danica, at first, you do not have any idea that your plans were gonna change. Na? You'll be going to Australia and practice your profession there. Because all we thought about is that you'll be coming back here in Davao, have your residency, and become one of the most sought after orthopedic surgeon in the country.
Orthopedic.
But things changed, and we believe it was for the better. Just pursue your dreams. No? Whatever it is, I know that's good for you and for all the people that you will be touching or passing by. We will be right here to support you all the way. And as the saying goes, since you are already there, be the best in the league. And also, thanks for volunteering to help your sister in her education.
Of course. Of
We really
course.
appreciate that. We really appreciate that very much.
Of course.
Now, just before I end, because I'm only given 30 seconds, I would just say that once you reach your aspirations and you are there, be a woman for others. Look back and give your share, especially to the institutions that mold you now and where you will be in the future. To our government who spent for your high school education, please help. Even if you do not agree with the leadership of the government, please help. No? Because that's the way to give gratitude to those who help you attain your dreams.
Whew.
And also to your school, the Ateneo. You've been molded from grade school to college
Demand for others.
until you'll become a doctor. Help them in providing scholarships for those indigent but intelligent students in Ateneo. Give back, no? Whatever you can. That's the best way that you can.
Will be come back.
Share your and also share your talents. You will become a good doctor. I know for sure.
Love
But
that.
share your talents. Share what you have. And also provide everything for the glory of God. Just
Amen to that.
remember that we are always here and we love you very much. Take
I
care
love you too.
and God bless.
Love ya.
Wow. Thank you so much, Danny and Chris
Yes.
Pasha here for quickly dropping by, and very supportive parents to Danica. Danica, were you surprised?
Yes, I am. Look at them.
I know, because
Yes,
you've missed them,
we
and
are. We
it's
have the
really
same
good that they've
color.
heard you,
We wear the
and
same
so they
color.
pop in.
Our clothes.
Same color. That's good. Ateneo, Blue
Terno.
Eagle, right?
Oh, Blue
That's
Eagle. Blue
That's
Eagle.
right. Thank you so much, Danny and Chris. Really appreciate your time and that lovely thoughts that you've given to Danica. I'm sure she won't be able to sleep tonight, and she wants to take you now to come here together with your the sister
Yes.
Anna. It will
Next year,
happen.
next
Okay.
year, next
That's
year.
right.
Thank you
That's
also, Lee,
right.
for giving us the time
No
to
worries.
uh, to talk to Danica personally.
There you go, Danica. So remember, okay, you're gonna lose weight now. You've got lots of expenses to do. But that's good for the better. It's for the
Good
better
health.
future of other people, not just yours, but other people. So you're just paying it forward. Well done. Once again, guys, how about 3B class for Danny and Chris Pasha? Woo! One, two, three. Go. Very proud of you guys. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
And Chewy, well, that's your nickname, but Joanna Marie Chew. Is in as much as I would like your parents to come as well, because they have something they want to tell you, but then they're so busy at the moment. But we'll see if they still be able to drop by. But we've got someone here now who wants to say something. All right, let's welcome. Ta-da-da-dang. Who is this? Let me see. Let's welcome Priscilla and Francis. Francis Chu. Hello. How are you, Priscilla and Francis?
Hi everyone. Hello, Argyres Pamanay.
Very
I
supportive.
hope you
We
are
can't we can't hear you well. Can you hear them?
Yeah, a
All right.
bit.
Priscilla and Francis, we could hardly hear you, but I hope we can. Priscilla and Francis, we
Ano,
could
where
hardly
is
hear
Rich
you, but that's
and
okay.
ano
That's why we're
we're so
live.
nervous. We're so little nervous. Ato Argyres, pangalan. Our doctora, Joanna Chu. I hope you're fine and always in good health and taking care of yourself. Eh, and always remember that we always here for you. I just want to say thank you for being the best ate and panganay to all your siblings and a good mother to all of them. Uh, and for being there always to do the right for us, to do the right for us and do all your best. We will always be grateful to God for giving me such a study and very supporting daughter like you. Ikaw naman. Thank you for
I can
all
see
the
Priscilla is very
efforts.
excited to say something.
We want to thank you for all the efforts and hard works to spelling us. Medyo nautal ako. We are so proud of all your achievements and success.
It's
We are
okay.
a talk show.
It's okay, Mama. I love you very much. That's fine.
Successes. But don't forget to take a break sometimes. Go to the party and mall. Don't forget to take a rest and to the point that you are get tired. And you will always be striving your success and happiness. And we always proud of you for being our daughter and being loving and understanding. Since you are a little child.
Thank you so much for that,
Thank
We
Priscilla.
love you
you.
and miss you so much. God bless and stay safe always. See you soon there in OC or later. Thank you,
Mm.
everyone.
How about Francis? Francis, would you like
Okay.
to say something? Priscilla, thank you so much for the thoughtful message to your
Yeah.
daughter, Joanna. How about you,
Thank
Francis?
you.
You want to say anything?
Uh, I love you,
That's a different
Joanne.
question.
Question?
Soon,
Okay.
soon we will be there.
That
All of
that's
us
going
is gonna be there.
yeah, that's going to
I
happen.
I hope that's gonna happen.
That will happen.
Ah,
I hope
Why
it
am I
will
mamaya.
happen.
crying? Yeah, that's good. That's good to know.
I
Oh
wanna
my
Okay.
goodness,
thank
why am
you
I
for
crying?
being the
Gagawin
else
mo na.
being a role model
Okay.
for our daughter and my only son. You are their model.
Wish
Good.
you a bird. We're lucky for you for being our daughter. And oh, Ate
Well done. Thank you
Okay.
so much,
are you
Thank
Priscilla.
surprised?
you.
Are you
Yeah, you're
surprised
surprised,
or
Joanna, right?
ano?
Yeah.
Making
It's
smile
okay.
only. Smiling
Thank you so much.
only.
Yes. Juan, Priscilla and Francis, salute to you guys. Thank you so much for quickly dropping by and to say, drop this
We're
beautiful message
surprised
to
also
Joanna,
eh,
your lovely daughter.
Ate
It's
Okay,
fantastic. It's
bye.
nice
Thank
coming
you,
from the
Ate
heart.
Lee.
So,
Bye. Take good
Bye.
care of
Thank you.
yourself. Stay safe.
yeah.
Bye. Thank
Okay,
you,
don't go yet. Just stay
everyone.
there, okay? I'll put you in the
Bye.
other
Love
room,
you very
Thank you,
okay?
much.
So thank
everyone.
you. Thank you,
Good day.
Priscilla and Francis Chu, Mr. and Mrs. Chu.
Tita,
Thank
I
you so much,
love you
proud
so
parents.
much.
We love you as well, and
Thank you.
we'll see you here, okay? Thank you.
Bye.
It's really nice to see
Okay. This
both
is
of them. Joanna, are you actually surprised?
Yeah.
oh, you're getting
It's
mad.
good. It's good. Well done. How about three
Mm.
big claps for Priscilla and Francis Chu? Great
Yay.
job, guys. See you again later, okay? Now, Joanna, how does it feel? Where's Danica? Danica, woo, what a day, what an evening to wrap this up, right? Very supportive parents who are always there for you guys. Again, both of you are really good big sisters, being a good role model to your siblings. And I can feel that. I feel that when you say you will make things happen. Again, dream big, work hard, make it happen for your family. You bring them here, all of them, so that they can also feel that work life balance. They feel that being reunited with your family is a fantastic and also a fabulous feeling in the future as well. So Danica and Joanna, are you happy that you've seen your parents even virtually? Because you said a while ago you missed them. So I brought them here, you know easily. And
Thank you.
I
Thank
don't know.
you.
I was like, I wasn't sure in the middle if I'm gonna cry or gonna laugh, but it's good that they've entertained us today, right? The senior citizens are really good to be a guest, right? They're so good and they're so natural and they're always like on the ball. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that was the parents of Danica and Joanna Marie. Thank you so much again, parents. I'm very, very proud of you as well, parents. Thank you. Thank you for bringing up Joanna and Danica really well with good values as well. Okay, with good values and with good visions in life. So, Joanna and Danica, you've done your part already. I want you to sit back and relax. Do you have anything to say, Joanna and Danica, quickly before I wrap this up? Before I wrap this up? Do you have
Go to
Thank
anything?
you
Australia
very much.
now.
Yeah.
All good? All good?
Yeah,
Okay.
all good.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So just sit back and relax. I just want to wrap this up once again, guys, for all my global televiewers, digital TV televiewers, and YouTube, and also on my FB page, on my LinkedIn. I would like to say thank you once again for tuning in and for being inspired. Hopefully, we've inspired you today. So please come to Australia. You can work, you can study, whatever you like, and even the parents can come here as well. And I would like to remind everyone that please follow me on my YouTube channel, Motivationally, and even my FB page is Motivationally, because that page is created to inspire, motivate, and create an impact. So once again, Motivationally, please like, share, and subscribe as well. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter as Motivation. And on LinkedIn, I am Lee Montages. I also would like to invite each one of you to please visit my website. It's just running in front of your screen, and check on my variety of services. So go to www.motivationally.com, so you can see that I'm a coach, direction and wellness coach, and also I can be also your main host, professional host for all of your small or big events. I can also be your team leader as well for team building, and also being a motivational speaker. And what else? Just check out my website once again, www.motivationally.com. I'll give you as well a free consultation time so that I can assist you whatever service you wanted me to do for you in the future. So once again, thank you so much in advance. Now, guys, as you can see, these two lovely ladies, Joanna and Danica, very strong women, right? With such good visions, and they've really given themselves some time frame when to move out from their original country and really thrive in the different country. Started very humbly, very humble beginning, having a bit of a sandwich, divide the sandwich into a week, and sacrifice a little, and then success thereafter. So as what I can say, focus on your goals, everyone, not on your fear. A goal without a plan or without even a timeline will always be a dream. So please, if you have this dream right now, if you have this goal right now, act now. Okay. And if you're a doctor, you can review through Arim SAS to Alan Roberts, the best review center here in Australia. And they really teach you really what is an actual situation here in Australia. So please, if you can contact me as well if you want to review through Arim SAS to Alan Roberts. So once again, Joanna and Danica, thank you so much, guys, for both of you. I love you so much, both of you,
We
my
love you,
adopted
Italy.
sisters.
We
Love
love
you
you,
so much on
Italy.
behalf of my
Love you,
family.
Ate.
Yes, I
See you
love you so
soon.
much too. Yes, see you soon here in Melbourne. And guys, for the parents and for the family, relatives, and for all my friends right now, global friends, thank you so much for watching. See you again next week. We'll be talking about skilled migration visa. Please tune in again, same time, 8 o'clock, Melbourne time, AEST. And in the Philippines, it's 5 p.m. In India, it's 2:30. In Japan, it's actually 6, no, not 2:30. And in Japan, it would be 6 p.m. And wherever you are, please adjust. Once again, see you again next week. Only Heal in TLC with Lee. It's great to migrate. And of course, see you on my YouTube channel and FB page, Motivationally. Have a good evening, everyone. Stay happy, stay inspired, motivated. Bye. God bless.
Bye.